Just finished another Whatnot sale. I'm wearing the same sweatshirt as last video. I know. I've been wearing it so much. I love it. Tonight went really well. I was selling a bunch of Amazon and Shein leftover inventory from my palettes. I usually call these my clear out sales. Sold about 75 items. My average order value goes down quite a bit, but that's understandable because a lot of the brands are a lot cheaper. I'm just looking to move stuff in these sales for my new palette that usually comes from my Thursday shows, the higher end brands, all the fun new stuff. Just make sure I'm getting my full profit back from my palettes every week. A lot of people have been talking about Whatnot slowing down as it's getting warmer. A lot of people think their seller to buyer ratio right now. Reselling in general is always going to be ups and downs in every season. I think if you're putting in the work, marketing is huge. I think it's really important to market your shows outside of Whatnot, and I know at the end of the day, Whatnot is going to bring in that marketing eventually, but until then, I think it's really important that all the sellers are marketing outside of Whatnot. It helps a ton. You can be posting on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest even. Endless amounts of places. Pick one or two platforms and just post like crazy on it. Post inventory you're getting in. I love marketing, and I think it is the best thing you could do for your business, especially if you feel like things are going a little bit slower for Whatnot. A lot of people asked, so I figured I'd share it in this video since it was kind of just a quick sale. When I stream from my computer, outside of OBS, you need a microphone hooked up. Having a second device in your Whatnot shows helps a ton, especially this iPad. I love it because it makes the font all big so I can actually read the questions. On my phone and computer, sometimes it's really hard to read, and then you can see questions going on. And then of course a ring light you have angled here. Those are the basics. So besides the microphone and that, you'll see my camera and my stream deck that I hook up to my OBS with the cam link and all that fun stuff. I will explain that in another video. And then when I don't use my computer, I actually use this portable ring light tripod holder for my phone. It comes out like this, turns into a ring light. So it has a phone holder for my iPhone, and then you can pull out the legs too and make it a tabletop stand or floor stand. If you're selling on Whatnot, you don't need the whole fancy OBS setup. I just use it for extra fun stuff. Most of the time I just go live with my iPhone, take this with me wherever I decide to stream from. For giveaways, I had the choice of high chews. Everyone always loves the candy giveaways. And I had a ton of these for my last palette. They're Amazon rings, they're not real. Cute little fake diamond ring. They didn't want candy, they had the choice to get the diamond ring. So those were the giveaways. I've been having fun with a lot of pop-ups lately. Use it tonight for questions to get the chat going. For example, I would press this, and this question was, what's the most ridiculous thing you've done to impress somebody? Every giveaway I would pin them. It's fun to interact and ask questions and stuff like that. This one said, if you could switch lives with anyone for a day, who would it be? Would you rather be stuck in an elevator with a clown or a mime? Just simple, really silly questions to get the chat going, and they're a lot of fun. I'm telling you, the chat is hilarious. Storytelling that happens is always amazing. People always have the best stories to share, and it's a really good way to interact with everyone. I had a blast with that. Other than that, the sale went really well. It was quick and chill. Moving these inexpensive brands quicker is so important. Since I do pick up a palette every week, it's really important I make that value back before the next palette. Usually I leave these brands sitting, so my goal is to make sure palettes are completely clear before I buy new palettes now. Having these clear outs with the lesser brands still do really well. You just go in with low expectations. You have to be okay with getting a lower average order value when you're selling these cheaper brands, and I'm just happy to move them, honestly. Goals for this week on Whatnot: to post every day on social media. I think I'm going to try to up my streaming hours this week. Since I have a lot of leftover items from my last palette to clear out, I'm going to try to go live at least for an hour every night this week. Usually I just stream on the weekends, but I think if I do have some energy after the day with my kiddos, overall it was a really good show. I'll keep you guys updated. If you haven't signed up for Whatnot yet, you can sign up through my link and get $15 to shop. My next big live is going to be on Thursday. Thursdays are usually my most fun shows for people because that is when my new palette comes with all the nice fun brands. And if you like more of the fun game show, I do have Deal or No Deal, where I dress up as Hallie Mandel and do Lululemon belt bag giveaways on Sundays, and you can bookmark those shows so then you can get notified when I do go live.